All right, on the bench today, I have taken apart a 6F35, and this is out of a 2013 Ford Fusion. So again, it's a 6F35 Generation 2. So this transmission I actually rebuilt probably about 3 months ago, 4 months ago. And I get a call from the wholesale account that sent it to me, and he called me up. He said, I just heard from the owner of the Fusion we did 3 or 4 months ago, lost reverse. I said, okay. And he said it's not shifting right in the, upshifting correctly through the gears. So he said he doesn't want to drive the car, he's gonna have it towed. I said it'd be best if he just towed it directly here. That would save us from going to have to tow it in from you, just have him bring it here. So that was all done, and waiting for the car to get here, and I'm thinking, well, if he had no reverse and it did not upshift correctly, I'm thinking no third, no fifth, and no reverse, because that's the same drum. If you don't have reverse, you're not going to have third or fifth. So we get in the car. I don't really have the paperwork here in front of me. We drive it, and the manager drove it. He says, yeah, no, it's definitely no reverse, not a hint of reverse, and it's not upshifting right either. So we sampled the fluid. The fluid was clean still, didn't look too bad, but bottom line is the transmission has to come out. So the first thing I do is I pull the solenoid body off and pull the valve body off, and I'm air checking the transmission. And when I get to that particular part of, like the 3.5 reverse clutch, there's nothing there. The air is just totally blowing by. Now, when I rebuild these transmissions, the 6F35s, every single one of them gets a brand new pump, gets a brand new 3.5 reverse drum, gets a solenoid body, along with the overhaul kit with, new pistons. I'm replacing the 3.5 reverse piston, OE. Filter, converter, typical overhaul. But as far as hard part goes, always a pump, a drum, and a solenoid body. And I thought it was, wow, I wonder what happened, because the drum is new, but no reverse. It's got to be something like that. So we pull it apart. I pull it apart, I should say. After I air checked it, I knew there was something going on, because there was nothing there. And I'm just running scenarios through my head, and I says maybe something happened to the ceiling rings on the tower, or the bolts came loose, and then I get I'll give you a close-up shot of this. I get it apart, and I find the O-ring, sticking. The snap ring is out, so the snap ring popped out. And this O-ring is just kind of sticking up from the drum. Let me get a little closer, and I'll just want to make a quick video on this, and then I can explain. Of course, I found a bad drum, and the drum is new. So let me just get a little closer. I just wanted to make a quick video on this, and then I gotta basically just just changing the drum. I got another drum, putting it back together, because I'm swamped here, and I just trying to keep up with the work. But I thought I wanted to make a video on this. So give me 2 seconds. Let me get a little closer. All right. So again, you got the piston on here, and then the O-ring, and then here's the apply plate for the piston, and then you have the snap ring. The snap ring is still good. I mean, I try to get another one when I could, but I have to put this back together. But this is okay. And I found the snap ring, edge was popped up, and the seal was like, sticking out like that. And I said, okay, well, I said it's very strange, but maybe I did not have the snap ring in all the way. But how the hell this thing last 4 months if I didn't have the snap ring in all the way? If I didn't have the snap ring in all the way, you figure you put it in reverse, and the thing's gonna fly out. But the thing went out for 4 months. So then I put it in my press, I take the snap ring out, I take the apply plate out, the piston out, and then the piece fell out on me. So here is the drum. So once I took the snap ring out, there is my no reverse issue on a new drum. I like to change the drum because in here you get ring grooves. So every one of them gets a new drum. So here is my problem. So I got myself another drum. I put the 3/5 reverse clutches in it already because this is the snap ring that kind of sits into the pressure plate, and a little bit of a pain to put on. And then I actually got called away from the bench. I was just going to put this together because it's so busy here, I can't keep up with the work. But I said, since I got held up, I might as well just make a quick video on it and show you guys. So again, here is my new drone that lasted about 4 months. And there is the reason why I lost reverse. So I had actually a new sub kit, so I put new seals here. And then the way this is gonna go, and I have a new piston. It is, of course, a GM AC Delco piston, but 6040 is the same, piston-wise. And also, even though it's only, 3-4 months old, I also am putting a new filter in it. This also is, a Ford filter on Transtar. When the number starts with the D, that means dealer, and that is an OE filter as well. So we have our springs. All right, so let's just do a quick assembly here. First time this really ever happened, these 6-speeds, we do quite a few of these 6-speeds, and I don't really have too many problems. Alright, so I'm going to put our springs on. Now we're going to grease up the inside of this piston. Grease up here. Okay, and we can put and there's the orange O-ring sticking out, so that's good. Here is the apply plate. Here. And you find the groove, and you put this in. So I'm just going to press this down. I'll put the snap ring in, and I will be right back. All right, so I got the drum, the 3/5 reverse portion of the drum together. So this looks good. And now I'm going to do the 4.56. But again, just wanted to make a quick video to show you my new drum that lasted 4 months. And again, symptoms were no reverse, and more than likely no, I didn't drive the car, but had to be no third and no fifth, because that is the 3/5 reverse clutch. So we'll get this thing fixed up, get it back in the car, and I gotta move on to the next one, which is a 62 TE on the far bench, already down and cleaned. So I've got to try to get what I can get done over the weekend. And then Monday starts the craziness again. All right, so 2013 Ford Fusion 6 F35 Gen 2. 4 months later, lost reverse. We found a blown 3.5 reverse clutch drum that is a new drum. But what are you going to do? Things happen. All right, I thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you next one.